It's time for Highliner Football here on KOVC. Highliner Football is brought to you by Dairy Queen, Remax Now, Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy, Bank Forward, CHI Mercy Health in Valley City, Brothers 3, Smith Lumber, Lever's Foods, Valley City State University, LaRue Lockout Financial, Valley Meat Supply, Dropberg Electric, Ivy Real Estate Group, Professional Eye Care Center, Highline Electric, Jamestown Regional Medical Center, and Sanford Health in Valley City. Now let's send it out to the gridiron for the Sanford Health pregame show. Welcome to the to Hannah Field, where the Wahpeton Huskies are coming to visit for Valley City's third straight homecoming game. This time it's theirs. Homecoming 2022. The number 4 Valley City Highliners, 5-0 on the season, are taking on, again, Wahpeton Huskies, who are 3-2 on the season, but those two losses don't mean anything when you have a win against that number 1 team in the state in Jamestown last week. We'll get to that, again, in a little bit here on the Sanford Health Valley pregame show, here for all, here for good. Once again, Ricky Clovercamp up here in Hannah Field. Valley City Highliners coming into this game, I just mentioned it, they're 5-0 coming off of wins against West Fargo Horace last week, a 56-0 win on their homecoming. Before that, they were at Dickinson. Dickinson at the time was receiving votes. They won 27-6 on Dickinson's homecoming. Now it's theirs, again, a receiving votes team in Wahpeton, receiving votes for the first time since week 1 are Wahpeton right now, because they took down Jamestown last week. Look at Jamestown's path to get here. Last week, number 1 team in the state, Jamestown visits the Wahpeton Huskies and takes them down by a score of 14-13. I caught the tail end of that game. Andrew Simmel down at KBMW. They're going to be joining us soon enough. He was on the call for that one, and it came down to the wire on that one. But interception in the end zone ended it as the Wahpeton Huskies take the win, steal the victory, 14-13. Before that, they took down Horace by a score of 42-14. So comparable team, you could say, very comparable. Horace is the one comparable one, as well as Devils Lake at the beginning of the season. Wahpeton beat them 21-12. When Valley City played them, they won 53-7. The 2 losses for Wahpeton are not bad losses. They lost to the number 3 at the time, Grand Forks Red River Rough Riders, 20-14, and then they lost to the number 2 team in the state, Fargo North, at the time, again by a score of 40-0. For the Valley City Highliners, the toughest games they've had are Dickinson, and it's going to be this one as well. To start off the season, they played Turtle Mountain and won 35-0. They beat Watford the week after, 45-7. Then they beat Devils Lake here, 53-7. Then again, Dickinson and also West Fargo Horace by scores of 27-6. And also 56-0. As we have the pregame festivities happening here, normally they take place during halftime, but today they are taking place during the pregame, before the game. That way they can try work everything out and not mess up everything everybody's timing going from the first half to the second half. We're going to take a quick step aside for about 2 minutes here on the Voice of the Valley, KOVC, and then we'll be back. When we come back, we got an interview by head coach Scott Roark. Talked to him before the game, so we'll take a listen to that. You are listening to Highliner Football on KOVC.
This is Highliner Football on KOVC, the Voice of the Valley.
The keys to the game are brought to you by Remax Now of Valley City and Jamestown. Just as the keys to today's game offer growth, success, and opportunity for the future, so do the keys to your new property. Whether you're looking for the keys to your starter home, the keys to home where you raise your family, the keys to your business, or the keys to your lake home or retirement property, for every step of the way, Remax Now of Valley City and Jamestown are here for you. Check out our website, findrealtynow.com, for pictures and virtual tours.
Get a start on your Christmas gift projects with yarn from Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy, your community Health Mart pharmacy. Now through the end of the month, take 15% off all kinds of yarn. Check the big selection and save. That's 15% off yarn. For all your healthcare needs and prescriptions, see your trusted healthcare resource. Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy, downtown Valley City. Health Mart, taking time to listen and care.
Looking for great rates and a secure investment? Well, we have the right options to grow your savings. Hi, this is Debbie Eggert at Bank Forward in Valley City. Our current CD specials offer a variety of options, including annual percentage yield as high as 2% for 28 months. Stop in today for all the details. Great rates plus safety. It's simply the Forward way. Additional terms and conditions apply. Bank Forward, member FDIC.
The CHI Mercy Health Valley City Foundation invites you to join them for an evening of fun at the Valley City Eagles Club October 21st beginning at 5:30 with a social, raffles, auction, eats with a German flair, and dueling pianos at 8 p.m. Individual tickets are $25, can be purchased online at mercyhospitalvalleycity.org under the Foundation tab or by calling CHI Mercy Health in Valley City 701-845-6400. Proceeds from this event will benefit the purchase of a new mammography machine.
Welcome back to the Sanford Health and Valley City pregame show. Ricky Klaverkamp here, once again joined by head coach Scott Roark as we, break down last week's game and go into this week's game. So last week, Scott, you guys took on the Horace Hawks on their homecoming game, now 2-0 on homecoming games. You won that one 56-0. Talk us through that game real quick.
We got off to a fairly good start again. I think that was important. I think the second quarter really was a big quarter for us. It seems like we do really well in the second quarter. I don't know if it's just we get a bit better feel of the first quarter and then we really get some things done in the second quarter. But, we were got a good start and kind of held on that towards the end then. And,
again, running game is looking really good. However, we saw Bryson Heck do a pretty good pass as well, and we rarely see that with Mr. Heck.
Well, we don't ask him to do a lot of it, and I think that's what makes it fairly effective when we do it is because we do run the ball so much, and when you can run the ball effectively, then they have to honor that, and certainly our play-action pass, the whole idea is to get them thinking we're running a play that we've had success with, and then you get somebody looking in the wrong place or keying on something maybe they shouldn't be, and stuff opens up, and that's kind of what happened on that one play.
And, big news last week was Wahpeton beating the number one team, Jamestown, knocking them out of that number one spot. So I understand you're looking at the film right now. It is Thursday. You're looking at the film, preparing for the game. Talk to us about what you're seeing with that Jamestown-Wahpeton game.
Well, it was a hard-fought game. Both teams made some mistakes, and both teams were able to move the ball. There wasn't a lot of scoring. It was a 14-13 game, and so the difference was a missed extra point. So all those points are crucial when you get them, but both teams are very good, very physical, very fast teams. Put you in some difficult situations formation-wise sometimes, and so we're going to have to make sure that our kids are sound as far as alignment and their assignments, and that we communicate and make sure we're not out of position.
And now, Coach, this is homecoming week. We talked about homecomings last week as well because it was Horace's homecoming last week. And, you said last week homecomings, not the best thing as a coach because it's hard to keep the gents in line, so to say. So what have you done this week to keep the boys focused?
Well, nothing more than just drawing attention to it, and reminding them that we have a job, and in a lot of cases our biggest contribution I think that we make to the homecoming week is, how we perform and what we do on Friday night. So, we want the kids to get out and support the other things that are going on, and yet don't forget that we have a game to play and that we need to prepare for it, just like we do any other game, and just keep our focus where it needs to be when it needs to be there. So that's really about all we've done.
And now, Coach, preparing for Wahpeton, you guys aren't going to be changing anything too drastically, you don't think, going into this game? Just sticking to what works?
Well, there's an element to that. Obviously, you want to stay as close to what's been working for you, but you have to be ready to, defend things that they do well and players that are real good players for them. So, we try to keep it as close as we can. It doesn't mean everything's going to be the same, but maybe a tweak here and there. And, hopefully, our kids will rise to the occasion and execute their assignments. And because if they do that, then the rest of it's irrelevant. So, it's about us getting lined up, communicating, and then executing our assignments.
Now, Coach, there's one last thing I wanted to mention about last week's game. You brought in a bit of the French freshmen later. One kid stood out to me, though, or actually two kids, Corbin Powell and Caden Amon. Talk to me about them because they played great.
Well, and anytime a running back has success, it goes right back to our offensive linemen. And I give a lot of credit to, if you watch the film of that game, the holes that those kids had to run through were pretty good size. And so I'll give a lot of credit to our offensive linemen. I think Travis Engen and Brad Suffolk have done a great job helping and assisting them with their assignments and executing them. And so, like I said, we've got some decent skill kids, but we've also got some linemen that are, doing their job and getting better as the season goes along as well.
All right, back to the Wahpeton game here. Last question. 3 keys to the game as, well, we ask it every single week. Well,
I think turnovers, penalties, I think are going to be huge for us too. And we've got to be able to contain their quarterback and their wide receiver, number 5 and number 6. They're definitely the playmakers on their team, and it seems like as they go, their team goes. So we've got to make sure we don't let them get loose on us and that we continue to control the ball because they like to go a little quick, and we're not in a big hurry with things when we do stuff. And so hopefully the tempo of the game is something that will go in our favor as well.
Coach, good luck, and thank you for your time.
Thank you, Ricky.
That was head coach Scott Roark here on the Sanford Health and Valley City pregame show. We'll be right back. You're listening to Highliner Football on the Voice of the Valley, KOVC. Brothers 3 has the area's widest variety of classic and new fishing tackle at the lowest prices to give you the edge this year. Before heading out on the water, stop in and get your live bait and tackle and fill your tank on the highest quality gas and diesel. Brothers 3 is your locally owned and operated convenience store. As always, Brothers 3 has the lowest prices in town on everything from snacks and drinks to gear, propane, and automotive supplies. Remember, it pays to shop at Brothers 3.
There's a lot of warm weather left, so enjoy it with the end of summer sale at Smith Lumber Company. All grills like Oklahoma Joe, Weber, and Pit Boss are on sale. Save on Turf Builder lawn food and weed and feed, fans and air conditioners, bug zappers and traps, canning supplies, seasonings, and fruit pickers are all sale priced.
Chips and salsa, anyone?
The end of summer sale at the newly expanded Smith Lumber Company, East Main, Valley City.
Now back to Highliner football on the Voice of the Valley, KOVC.
Welcome back inside Hannah Field, where the Valley City Highliners and the Wahpeton Huskies just took the field. Welcome to the Sanford Health Valley City pregame show. Welcome back to it. We're going to do the Remax Now Keys to the Game. The Keys to the Game, again, brought to you by Remax Now of Valley City and Jamestown. For Valley City, it's once again establish that run game. Do not take unnecessary penalties, but establish that run game. Use that offensive line to push forward a couple yards and then just plow right on through them. Use Zach Zakor to the best of his ability to open it up a little bit. Then Gavin Gerhardt and Nathan Miller to get loose. For the Wahpeton Huskies, it's going to be use your defense and also use your passing game to get past this stout defensive line from Valley City, because Valley City's not allowed more than 7 points this entire season per game. They allow on average 6.66 points per game. They've only allowed 20 points all season long. Those were the keys to the game, brought to you by Remax Now of Valley City and Jamestown. It is homecoming between the Valley City Highliners and the Wahpeton Huskies, as again both teams out on the field. Valley City, they won the toss earlier. They elected to defer. They will receive. They're going to be attacking left to right across your radio dial. It's time for us to take a step aside, and then it's going to be also time to come on back. We'll be right back here on the Voice of the Valley, KOVC.
Lever's Foods, best quality, best price. Lever's Foods, best service, they're nice. Lever's Foods, they make everything right. Lever's Foods.
Find all your fresh fall favorites at Lever's Foods. This week at boneless beef bottom round roast, $3.97 a pound. New crop Honeycrisp apples, $1.88 a pound. Bakery Fresh 8-inch apple pie, $5.89.
Lever's Foods.
Delivery available. Call 845-1732. Lieber's Foods, Valley City. Great food, great savings.
This is Hannah Wieland, a freshman at Valley City State University. The V500 scholarship members' generosity and commitment is exactly the kind of community involvement we need to keep VCSU going strong. The many scholarships provided are a testament to the support of the alumni, family, and friends of VCSU. Please keep expanding the opportunities available to enhance the lives of the next generation and make a difference for attracting future Vikings by supporting scholarships online at give.vcsu.edu or by calling the VCSU Foundation.
Are you on the right financial path? Are all your financial professionals on the same page? At LaRue Lockout Financial, you can be assured that your investment professional and tax professional are working together. Call Ryan LaRue at 701-845-6938 or James M. Lockout, CPA, at 845-1660. Services offered through Investment Advisors, a division of Pro Equities Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Securities offered through Pro Equities Incorporated, a registered broker-dealer and member of FINRA and SIPC.
Ready for some football? Make sure you include quality meats and snacks from Valley Meat Supply. Valley Meat has all your favorites for the grill. Thick, juicy steaks, burger patties, brats, and all beef wieners. Valley Meat has you covered during the hunting and harvest season with sandwich meats and a variety of cheeses, beef sticks, and jerky. If you're tailgating, hunting, or harvesting, make it Valley Meat Supply, West Main, Valley City.
Now back to Highliner football on the Voice of the Valley, KOVC.
Welcome back inside Hannah Field. We're going to take a quick look at the polls and then the QRF as well before we send it back to a break and allow our friends down in Wahpeton to join us here on the I3G Media Sports Network. This is Homecoming 2022 for the Valley City Highliners. Looking at the polls, Fargo South, they are at the top of the poll with 12 first-place votes. Jamestown with 2 first-place posted, that's second place. Fargo North and third. Valley City with 4 first-place votes. They're in fourth, and Grand Forks Red River is in fifth. And receiving votes, it's Wahpeton. In the QRF, Valley City's number 1, Fargo South number 2, Fargo North number 3, Jamestown number 4, Grand Forks Red River number 5, and Wahpeton at number 6. We're going to take a quick 1-minute step aside, and then we'll be back with Kickoff and the CHM Mercy Health Valley City starting lineups. You're listening to Highliner Football.
This is Highliner football on KOVC, the Voice of the Valley.
Grotberg Electric believes in quality first, taking pride in their work, and standing behind every project they do. They bring together the power, technology, and experience to keep your business online. The success of Grotberg Electric depends on 3 major ideals: the quality of their products, the commitment to their customers, and most of all, their customer service. Call Grotberg Electric today at 845-3010 or visit them online at grotbergelectric.com.
Why choose professional eye care centers? 3 great reasons are Dr. Frank, Dr. Freilich, and Dr. Jangula. 3 of the most educated professional optometrists you'll ever meet. Next is their great selection. Have they got frames? Over 1,000 pair for you to try. So many on hand you'll want a pair for every outfit. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit ProEyeCareCenters.com and make an appointment today in Valley City, Jamestown, or Carrington. Professional eye care centers, clearly the best.
Now back to Highliner football on the Voice of the Valley, KOVC.
Welcome to Hannah Field. It is Homecoming 2022. The Valley City Highliners, number 4 team in the state, 5-0 on the season, 2-0 in the EDC, taking on the Wahpeton Huskies, who are 3-2 and receiving votes, and 2-2 inside the EDC. And I'd like to welcome everybody down in Wahpeton listening on KBMW on the I3G Media Sports Network, listening on up as Wahpeton. Well, they're coming on into this game. It's going to be the toughest opponent yet for Valley City. Not the toughest opponent you could maybe say for Wahpeton, because they faced the number 1 team in the state already. Valley City is going to be receiving the kickoff here. They're going to be attacking left to right across your radio dial, as they're going to be in their home baby blues, navy blue shoulders, Highliner script across their fronts, and then they got blue numbers, or black numbers, I could say, on their chest and back. Wahpeton, they're going to be attacking right to left across your radio dial. They are in their road whites. They got purple and yellow trim down their white pants as well. Purple numbers on their front and back, and they also got purple and white stripes, or purple and yellow stripes, I should say, on their shoulders. Kicking off, it's going to be Trayton Malk to get us underway here. As we wait for the referees and everybody to get ready, the clock needs to get set. As everybody kind of looks up at the press box here, it's not my doing. I can't set the 12 minutes, but you know what? That's okay. As Trayton Malk just kind of waits. Going back to receive, it's going to be Aiden Jacobson and Ethan Miller. Miller's lined up on the far side. Jacobson's lined up on the near side, as we still do not have 12 minutes on the clock here. As we still await the kickoff, the start of this game. There's the 12 minutes. They will allow Trayton Malk to now kick it off. Right to left, the kick will go. Here we go. Whistle blows. And boom, the 2022 homecoming is underway. Jacobson receives on the near side. He slips a little bit. He's going to take off to the far side, go out up the middle, break a few tackles, and dive down to the 35-yard line. Good return by Jacobson. And Valley City has good fielding position. We'll start now with the CHM Mercy Health starting lineups. Hello, Human Kindness. For the Valley City Highliners on the offensive line, left to right, Peyton Olson, Will Schwer, Christian Butler is the center, Drone Muskie on the right guard, Braden Gussetti the right tackle. Dylan Hunt will to be the tight end, Aiden Jacobson the wide out, Bryson Heck will quarterback, and then the running backs, Ethan Miller, Gavin Gerhardt, and Zach Sikora. We'll get to the defense right after this first play, as we're still waiting for something. Don't know who's not out there. They're waiting for a ball. Now we'll do the defense real quick, at least the defensive line. Jackson Cluton on the left side, Logan Schwartz as the nose guard, and Zach Gunnarsson on the right side. Now we'll start the play. Lined up on the left side, it's going to be Jacobson. Going underneath center, it's his Heck. Man in motion comes to the near side, and Miller. They have two men on the slot receivers. Heck receives, hands it off, going up. Miller, he's going to get hit at a line of scrimmage. Good play there by the Wahpeton Huskies.
And Zach Gunnarsson on the tackle.
Zach Gunnarsson getting the tackle there. Gain of about 2 will be second down and 8. Bo Arnestein, it'll be the left linebacker, and then Riley Thimjohn, Caden Kappas, and Trayton Malk as well. Brain Steffes, Omar Martinez, Nick Langenwalter, and Jacob Burnt as the secondary. Going underneath center again, it's Bryson Heck. Takes a snap, hands off, going right up the middle, finding a huge hole is Gerhardt, and there he goes. He is loose on the second play of the game. 10-5, touchdown, Highliners! Right away, Gavin Gerhardt just found a hole, charged it, and there was a giant hole for him, and it's 6-0, less than a minute into this ball game. And Jacob DeVries, you have just won a $25 gift card from Lever's Foods. Oh boy, Gavin Gerhardt. As here we go for the extra kick. Here comes Bryson Heck. Snap good, spot down, kick is blocked. Kick is blocked, and it'll be 6-0. But again, Valley City jumps out to a 6-0 lead. We'll be right back in 30 seconds. This is Highliner Football.
This is Highliner Football on KOVC, the voice of the Valley.
Don't leave your wiring to chance. Plug into your number one electrical source, Highline Electric. They're the experts in residential, commercial, and industrial electrical work. No cutting corners at Highline Electric. Call 845-0731. They'll give you a free estimate before any work is done. Family owned since 1986 with Chad and Tracy Zahn. And I promise, the price won't shock you. Highline Electric in Valley City. Call 845-0731. Building a reputation of integrity and quality.
Now back to Highliner Football on the voice of the Valley, KOVC.
Welcome back to Hannah Field as Bryson Heck gets his kicked off here, going left to right, received on the back line. Wahpeton has it, and he finds a huge hole going up the right side. It is number 44, Trayton Malk. He's down the sideline, and he is loose. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Huskies. Right back. Trayton Malk. Holy jump, and he found a huge hole down the right side, and it's 6-6. What a return. He received it on the right side. That's a 90-yard return for Trayton Malk, and it is all tied up. You're listening to Highliner Volleyball on KOVC and KBMW on the I3G Sports Network. Everybody down there probably, you guys are all cheering right now. Trayton Malk will now kick it off after running all the way down the field. He'll kick the field goal here on the left side. Here we go. Snap good. Spot down. Kick is low. And it's tied at 6. Well, we'll hold it here. Holy jumping. Just Trayton Malk on the far side receives it at the 10 and goes the entire way. Holy smoke. 6-6 on the scoreboard. Well, that's one way to start a homecoming game. You have a touchdown by the Highliners on 2 plays, and then you have a return. The offense doesn't even go on the field for Wahpeton. That's one way to do it. As we about to get back underway here, Trayton Malk will kick us off again. Oh, boy. Did not see that one coming. If you had 2 plays for a touchdown on Valley City's side and then a touchdown return from the kickoff on Wahpeton's side on your bingo card, you're sitting pretty right now. 6-6 on the scoreboard, and it's raining here. Temperature at kickoff was 640. Temperature right now, it's getting down to 57 degrees, or it was 60 degrees Fahrenheit at the temperature at kickoff. Not 640, oh my goodness. Trayton Malk to kick us off. Miller and Jacobson back to receive. They're lined up at about their 13-yard lines. The kick is going to be very short. It's going to be received by one of the short men. And going up the near side and breaking a few tackles there. It's Jonah Harstead. He goes all the way up to the 48. There's only a 20-yard return just about. He received it at the 28. But Jonah Harstead just threw off a couple Huskies and kept on going. So the Highliners in good field position here.
Highliners from their own 48-yard line.
On their own 48, again, raining. Very heavy rain here. Pep band not able to come out to play, but a pretty good crowd nonetheless here in Valley City. Jacobson will line up to the near side. Heck under center. Man on the far side is Gavin Gerhardt. Miller near side. Zach Sikora lined up in the backfield. Takes a snap. Hands it off. Going up the middle, Sikora finds a hole. He's going to bring a few men with him. He's going to go all the way down to the 45-yard line on Wahpeton's side of the field. Good play by Zach Sikora, just charging up the middle. Getting the tackle there, Nick Langenwalter was there. He'll get marked down actually at the 44-yard line of the Huskies. He'll be second down at about 2. That's what the Highliners have been doing all year long. It's been just charge up the field, as give it to one of their running backs and let him run. Then they'll get you on a random passing play as well. Lined up on the right hash. Jacobson lines up near side. 2 men lined up as slot receivers to the near side as well, kind of as tight ends. It's Gerhardt and Miller. Zach Sikora in the backfield. Takes a snap, hands it off. Gerhardt going to the far side. He's going to try to turn a corner. He's going to get brought down in the backfield by Trayton Malk. He was chased down, and he was brought down at about the 48-yard line. Tackle for a loss. That's very rare for the Highliners. 6-6 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard right now.
Also forward to the
LaRue Lockout Financial. If you keep it simple and invest properly, your dollars will go farther. Again, with LaRue Lockout Financial. Valley City, 3rd down and about 6. Jacobson lines up far side, kind of an I formation. Gerhardt in the backfield, Miller near side, takes a snap, hands off. Gerhardt plows up the middle. He's going to get that first down to the 39-yard line. That's a Dairy Queen first down for the Highliners. Calling all fall weather fans, your fall favorite is back, the Pumpkin Pie Blizzard Treat. And for a limited time, late sleepers, your moment is here. The new cinnamon roll centers blizzard treat is here, both at Dairy Queen in Valley City. You'd think I'd have had that one down after last week's bunch of first downs by both the Highliners and the Vikings. But I digress. Heck back under center. Jacobson lines up far side, or on the near side. Gerhardt in motion, takes a snap, pitches it to Gerhardt, and he's going to get brought down as he gets to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 1 from the 39 to the 38-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 9. There's almost a fumble, but heck, hard to receive that ball on the snap from Christian Butler. We're in the first quarter, 8:30 left to go, 6-6 on the Larue Lockout Financial scoreboard. All three linebacker or running backs are lined up right next to each other. Takes the snap, hands it off, going up the middle and diving forward. A good gain there. I believe that's Zach Sikora on the gain. Yes, it is. He'll go all the way up to the 34-yard line. A gain of about 5 on that one. 4 to 5 yards. It'll be 3rd down and about 5.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Paul McDonald on the PA announcer as the rain continues to fall here in Valley City. Both the Wahpeton Huskies dance team and the Highliners team wearing coats. Don't blame them at all, and so am I. Heck goes back under center. Gerhardt lines up left side. He's in motion, coming near side. Pitch out to Gerhardt. Gets a block. He's going to try turning the corner on near side. He does turn the corner. He's at 30. Jumps forward to the 25-yard line. And he'll be marked down at the 24 as he steps out. Another Dairy Queen first down as Gerhardt, a good gain there.
Enough for another Highliner first down.
Gerhardt again. And it's that three-headed monster of Miller, Gerhardt, and Sikora. Just doing outstanding work in the backfield. Heck will get his marching orders. First down and 10 from the 24 as a flag flies into the air from the center judge, the man who spots the ball, and apparently I think it's on Wahpeton. I think it's a personal foul on Wahpeton. Yeah, and sportsmanlike conduct. And I'll move the ball 5 yards forward, I think. I don't think he'll move the chains. Let's see, ball's marked down at the 29. So let's see here. Picks up one. There he goes. Starts marching down the field. Does the line judge. He's going all the way down. Oh, wow. He goes all the way down to the 12-yard line. So another Dairy Queen first down.
From the 12-yard line.
If you can call it that. They'll have a chance at another one. Heck will go back under center. Jacobson lines up far side. They're going to have to move the ball back to the 13 as they fix it. Or no, down to the 12, yeah. So they're just kind of moving the ball around on the 12-yard line now. Kind of an I formation. Gerhardt in the backfield takes a snap. Gerhardt plowing up the middle. He's going to keep going all the way. Is it in? Yes. Touchdown, Highliners. Gavin Gerhardt, second from 12 yards out. Gets a lot of blocks. And Gavin Gerhardt has his second. It is right now 12-6 Highliners. Heck will come back on to kick. Just found a hole on the I formation. Good block by Miller in front of him, or by Sikora, I should say, in front of him to get a hole. And they're going to try for 2 here. They're going to go back to a kind of a 3-man I. Gerhardt way back. Takes a snap. Hands it off Sikora. And he gets brought down in the backfield. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. And the 2-point conversion is no good. It is still 12-6. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Highliner football.
This is Highliner football on KOVC, the voice of the Valley.
No matter where you live, you should have access to high-quality health care. Jamestown Regional Medical Center's orthopedic and sports medicine team offers care for hips, shoulders, knees, and toes. When an injury occurs, teams need care quickly. That's why the JRMC orthopedic team promises same-day and next-day appointments. Schedule direct at jrmcnd.com or call 952-4878.
Jamestown Regional Medical Center will never stop building for you.
Welcome back inside Hannah Field on KOVC and KBMW down in Wahpeton on the I3G Sports Network. Welcome to everybody down there, as well as getting ready to kick off here. Bryson Heck back to receive. It is going to be Trayton Melk and also Bo Arnestein. And here's the kick from Heck. It's a very short kick. It's going to land in the near side and picked up by Arnestein. He's going to take off on the near side, try finding a hole. He's going to find a hole, and he's going to take off and be brought down at about the 47-yard line as he charged up the middle. Arnestein, a good gain there. And we finally see Wahpeton's offense take the field there. CHI Mercy Health starting lineups. Riley Thimjohn on the left side, Connor Rosenberg, Josh Breyer is the center, Zach Gunnarsson, and McCade Pickin on the right side. Tight end is Jackson Cluten. Quarterback is Bo Arnestein, Jackson DeVries, Jacob Burnt, and Caden Kappas are wideouts, and then Trayton Malk is the running back. Shotgun formation, 2 right, 1 left, 1 in the backfield. Tight end lined up on the right side as the slot receiver. Malk is lined up to Arnestein's left. Right, Highliners show 4. They rush 4. Hand it off Malk, try going up the middle, right into the Highliners as everybody is there. And that is a gain of about 1, if that. For the Highliners, going left to right, it is Zach Sikora, Scott Rohde, Brady Gussetti, Tyler Keys. Then in the linebacking core, it's Broden Muskie, Connor Sir, Caden Amon, Gavin Gerhart. Then on the secondary, we'll get to that in a little bit. 3 left, no one right, 1 in the backfield. A man lined up as tight end, takes a snap, hands it off. Going up is Malk, and he can't gain too much. He gains about 5 as going right up the middle, runs into the entirety of the Highliners. It's going to be 3rd and 5. The secondary for the Highliners, keep wanting to say Vikings. Ethan Miller, Jonah Harstad, and Aiden Jacobson out as the safeties and cornerbacks. 2 right, 1 left, 1 in the backfield, lined up to Arnestein's right. It is Malk. Tight end lined up on the right side. Takes the snap, rolls out right. Arnestein on the run. He's going to keep running. He's chased down by everybody. He's going to have to throw it away before he's brought down. It's going to be 4th and 5 from Valley City's 47-yard line. Now let's see what the Huskies do here. Do they get punted away, or do they go for it on 4th down? I think you kind of want to punt. It's going to be interesting. I think they're going to go for it here. Ball's lined up on the left hash. 2 right, 2 left. 1 in the backfield, it's Malk. Bernstein sets a man in motion. It's DeVries. Goes left side to near or to far. Takes a snap, fakes the punt, going right up and getting blocked before the first down. Bo Arnestein on a keeper. Gained about 4. It's not enough. It's a Valley City ball. A turnover on downs.
It is short of the line to gain.
Huskies just not able to get it. Bo Arnestein faked the punt and decided he'd go for it. He thought he had a hole, didn't have one. And he got stopped at about the 49-yard line. His goal was the 48. Or not the 49, the 43-yard line. Got to the 44. Highlanders take back to the field. Man lined out to the left side. It's Jacobson. Got 1 man on the slot on the near side. It is Miller. Sikora is going to take the handoff, and he's going to be brought down as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Gain of about 1 or 2.
Sikora on the carry.
Sikora, one of the running backs for one of the better running backs on, this Valley City team. Actually, they're all really good. Ethan Miller has 39 rushes for 55 yards. Gavin Gerhart, 51 for 450. Zach Sikora, 74 for 365. All have more than 5 touchdowns or equal to 5 touchdowns. Heck back under center. Jacobson lines out far side. Miller in motion. Takes a snap. Pitches it out to Miller. He's going to the far side. He's going to get a block. Turn a corner. He's going to get down to the 45-30. And then he's going to be brought down. Should say at the 36, 37. He was at the 40, I should have said. But he's brought down at the 37-yard line. Miller, good carry. Brought down by, I believe, Trayton Malk.
To the Husky 37-yard line. That is enough for
That's a Dairy Queen first down for the Highliners. 12-6 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Pretty good student section lined up behind the end zone on our right side of the field. Braving the rain, the elements. Really good crowd in spite of it all. A lot of umbrellas as well. Heck lines under center. Man in motion's Gerhart. Takes the snap. Hands it off. Coming near side, it is Miller. He's going to try turning a corner, and he does. He goes up the field down to about the 33-yard line is where he'll be marked. Burnt and Malk on the tackle.
32-yard line.
And so it'll be second down and about 5. Valley City, 5-0 on the season, number 4 in the recent media poll. Number 1 according to the QRF. Wahpeton receiving votes and number 6 in the QRF. Heck takes a snap, hands it off Gerhardt. He's going to plow up the middle and try lowering the shoulder. He gets to the 30, then to the 29, and then he's going to be forced back. It'll be third down and about 2. Highliners have a train, I think, going on the Highline Bridge off to our left. This is a beautiful stadium here in Hannah Field. I don't know about if you guys in Wahpeton, you guys need to make a trek up here at some point because this is, I love this field. Going back under center is Heck. Jacobson lines out far side, takes the snap, hands it off. Going up the middle, Sikora. He's got the first down as he dives forward to the 25-yard line. Actually, that was Gavin Gerhardt. And that's another Dairy Queen first down for the Valley City Highliners as Gavin Gerhardt just kind of dove through that line of scrimmage. So Wahpeton has not been able to stop the run so far this game. 3:23 left here in the first quarter. 12-6 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Ricky Clovercamp here at Hannah Field. Jacobson lines out to the far side. Gerhardt and Miller as slot receivers on either side. Miller's in motion going to the far side. They'll pitch it out to him. Miller's going to try to turn the corner. He's going to be hit in the backfield. Good play there by Caden Kappas, but there's a flag on the play. It's holding on the Highliners. I believe that's on Will Schwer, and it is. Will Schwer brought Logan Schwartz out like 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage. He carried him with him. Scott Roark tells his boys just to back up. Don't argue that call. It was a good call. Move the ball back to about the 30-yard line, I think. Yeah, holding on the Highliners. Penalties declined.
Penalty is declined.
No, not declined. It is going to be holding. And that ball is going to be marked all the way back at the 40. So from the spot of the foul, be marked at the 40. The goal is the 15. It's going to be a 25 yards. You got to get, if my math is correct. I believe it is. I was pretty good at math in high school, but that was a while ago. I formation. Heck under center. Jacobson lined out to the left side. Takes a snap. Hands off Gerhardt. He gets run into right away as he gains maybe 1. He runs into the Huskies team photograph. It'll be second down and 24. Highliners are not known to go to the air. And that is what it works when they do go through the air. Jacobson has 5 receptions for 98 yards and 2 touchdowns on the season. We played 5 games. So when they go through the air, it works. Like Heck's 10 for 16. Miller in motion. Heck takes a snap, hands it off. Gerhardt swallowed up in the backfield. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, is just diving forward. Once again, Putin is there, and that defensive line for the Huskies holds fast. Heck will get the sign from the coaches on the near side. 1:52 left on the clock here at Hannah Field in the first quarter. Get the sign from from his coach. Go back to the huddle. Break the huddle. They'll go back to the line of scrimmage. Huskies show a 4-man rush. I formation for the Highliners. 1 out left. Takes a snap. Hands it off. Going up the middle to Cork. Stays on his feet. Trying to keep on forward. That's Gerhardt. He gains about 2 yards. And it will be 4th down and a bunch. So they'll bring on the punt unit. Gavin Gerhardt will punt.
Kappas on the tackle.
Kappas will get credited with the tackle. Gerhardt will go back to punt. He'll line up at his own 50. Caden Kappas will go back to return it. He'll line up at his 5. Or at his 10. A little windy here in Valley City as well. A little wind finally showing up. Gerhardt takes a snap, and boom, he punts it away. It's a big punt. It's going to land at the 15 and roll up to the 10 and then go out of bounds at the 9-yard line. So that's where the Wahpeton Huskies will take on over. after a big defensive stop, the first defensive stop for the Huskies this game. After Valley City had good field position, then they got it all the way down to the 25. Then got forced all the way back to the 40. Wahpeton will take back to the field here. Bo Arnestein
The Huskies from their own 9-yard line.
gets his play from the coach. It's going to be 3 right, I think, and then 1 to the near side. They get everybody sorted out here. Bjorn Kubella lined up to the far side. Coming near side, you got 2. Shotgun formation. 1 to the right of Arnestein. Takes the snap, hands it off to Malk. No, it's a keeper by Arnestein. He's going to try going up the middle. He's going to carry a few Highliners with him. He's going to go all the way out to about the 19, maybe the 18-yard line is where they'll spot him. It's going to be 2nd down and 2. Big gain there by Arnestein. A read option.
Amon Harstead and Sir on the tackle.
Armstead and Sir get the tackle. 2nd down and about 1, maybe 2. 13 seconds left on the clock here, 10. Maybe they'll let it go. 2 left, 1 right, 1 in the backfield. Arnestein with 4 seconds left takes the snap. The ball's down on the ground. The Huskies will fall back on top of it. It hit Arnestein in the head.
Covered by Wahpeton.
And Wahpeton will recover. On the recovery there, Zach Gunnarsson, and that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. The score after 1 on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard is 12-6. Highliners lead it. You're listening to Highliner football and Wahpeton football on KOVC and KBMW. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
This is Highliner football on KOVC, the voice of the Valley.
Rambo, a proud sponsor and fan of Viking Athletics, has been serving North Dakota, South Dakota, and Minnesota with quality logoed apparel and promotional products since 1979. With online store options built to meet the needs of your company, organization, or team, Rambo will ensure that the process of ordering is easy and accurate and that your items are received on time. When you are ready to put your logo to work, give Matt a call at 701-680-9585. Rambo, we're in the business of making you look good.
This is Amy Heim, nurse practitioner with Sanford Health. Well child checks are important visits for children of every age. Yearly well child checks are recommended for children 3 and older and more frequently for those younger than 3. It is at these visits that growth, development, and preventative care are addressed in an effort to keep children as healthy as possible. Recommended immunizations are also discussed and provided at these visits. Call 742-3267 to schedule at your local Sanford Health Clinic in Ellendale, Foreman, Gwinner, Lemoore, Lisbon, or Oaks.
Now back to Highliner football on the voice of the Valley, KOVC.
Welcome back inside Hannah Field. Second quarter about to get underway here. Arnestein out on the field in shotgun formation. 2 out right, 1 out left, 1 in the backfield, man in motion. Takes the snap, hands it off Malk. No, it is Malk, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield. Force that 4th down. It'll be 4th down and about 5. Malk gets a loss of 1. Sikora gets credit for the tackle. And they're going to have to punt it away here. Be 4th down and 3, 4th down and 4. Coming back to receive the punt is going to be Jacobson and Gerhardt. Malk will punt.
Gerhardt and Jacobson back deep.
Malk is lined up at his about 5-yard line. Gerhardt and Jacobson lined up at about the 45. Staying on Wahpeton's side of the field here. Timeout called, a mobility plus rehabilitation timeout. We'll take it with them. 30 seconds. We'll be right back here on the Voice of the Valley KOVC and the Voice of the Valley KBMW.
This is Highliner football on KOVC, the voice of the Valley.
The keys to the game are brought to you by RE/MAX Now of Valley City and Jamestown. Just as the keys to today's game offer growth, success, and opportunity for the future, so do the keys to your new property. Whether you're looking for the keys to your starter home, the keys to home where you raise your family, the keys to your business, or the keys to your lake home or retirement property, for every step of the way, RE/MAX Now of Valley City and Jamestown are here for you. Check out our website, findrealtynow.com, for pictures and virtual tours.
Welcome
come back to Hannah Field as punting it away there is going to be the punt man, Mauk. It lands at about the 41, and it just stops there, and it'll die at the 42. You're listening to Highliner football on KOVC, Wahpeton football, Wahpeton Husky football on KBMW, both voice of the Valleys in Wahpeton and Valley City. Want to thank Andrew Zimmel running the board up back in Wahpeton for you guys. Pleasure to call it for you guys on the I3G Media Sports Network. Get new voices out on the air. Heck lines out up under center. Ball's at the 42. Man in motion. Hands it off to Gerhardt coming near side. He's going to try turning the corner. He's going to get hit in the backfield, but he stays on his feet. He's going to finally get back to the line of scrimmage and dive out of play at about the 42. So a gain of nothing for Gavin Gerhardt. A long run, but he got nothing out of it. Kappas, the man that finally pushed him out.
No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 for the Highliners.
So the sweep play didn't work. They'll have to go back to the drawing board here. Windy night here as they're trying to stop the clock, and they will. Heck lines up under center. Jacobson lines up near side. Slot receivers, one right, one left. Man in the backfield is Sikora. Miller in motion goes over to the right side. He'll line up as a wideout. Now will be a timeout by the Highliners. We're going to keep it here, though. It's a mobility plus rehabilitation timeout. And it's just not liking the look of it for the Highliners. So just not working at all there. We got some sponsors read out. Dollars for Scholars. Tonight's sponsor is Dairy Queen. Dollars for Scholars would like to thank the Dairy Queen for sponsoring tonight's game. Their contribution will allow Dollars for Scholars to extend scholarship opportunities to Valley City Highliners at the Spring Awards ceremony. So once again, thank you to Dairy Queen, tonight's sponsor for Dollars for Scholars. Highliners take back to the field here. That's why I kept it. I knew it was going to be a short timeout. As the Wahpeton Huskies will take back to the field as well. 2nd down and 10 for the Highliners. It's going to be that same formation the Highliners kind of run. They have Gerhardt and Miller lined up as kind of tight ends almost. Lined up as slot receivers right and left. Sikora in the backfield. Jacobson lines up near side. Gerhardt in motion. Takes a snap. Hands it off Sikora. Just dives forward. Gets about to the 41. It's a gain of 1. It'll be 3rd down and 9. The run game has ground to a halt here as this defense from Wahpeton is snapped shut.
Gain of 1 to the 41-yard line.
Highliners, they've normally scored 43.2 points per game on average. Last time they scored less than 40 was, well, Dickinson. They've scored more than 43 times this season, more than 50 twice. I formation, Miller lined up on the right side as a slot receiver. Gerhardt in the way backfield, takes a snap, hands off Gerhardt, going right up the middle, and he's going to be brought down at about the 36-yard line. It's not going to be enough. It's going to be 4th down and about 4.
Tackle made by Logan Schwartz.
Logan Schwartz will get credit on the tackle. Now let's see what the Highliners do here. It's going to be interesting as they're going to go for it, or at least try to maybe force a man off. Sikora will line up as the fullback. As the halfback, it's going to be Gerhardt. Miller on the right side as the tight end, kind of, and Jacobson lined up near side. Takes the snap, hands off Sikora. He finds a hole. That's a 1st down and more. He's loose up the field. 10, 5, touchdown, Highliners! Zach Sikora on 4th down and 5. Runs in from 36 yards out. And just like that, it is going to be 18-6. Highliners lead it. A huge gain by Zach Sikora. The first touchdown by Sikora of the game. And just like that, it's 18-6. Heck will come on in to kick. Snap low, spot is good, and the kick is up and good. Almost blocked, but it doesn't matter. 19-6 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. We'll be right back in 30 seconds.
This is Highliner Football on KOVC, the voice of the Valley.
Get a start on your Christmas gift projects with yarn from Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy. your community Health Mart pharmacy. Now through the end of the month, take 15% off all kinds of yarn. Check the big selection and save. That's 15% off yarn. For all your healthcare needs and prescriptions, see your trusted healthcare resource. Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy, downtown Valley City. Health Mart, taking time to listen and care.
Now back to Highliner football on the Voice of the Valley, KOVC.
Welcome back to Hannah Field. 19-6 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Highliners lead their homecoming game. They're 2-0 in homecoming games so far as Heck's about to kick off. Mauk and Bo Arnestein back to receive. Right to left, it's a squib kick right up the middle, and it's going to be received and held onto there by one of the Huskies. It's number 54, Riley Thimjohn. Gets it at the 32-yard line. Is where that ball will be marked. So just a squib kick by Heck. Didn't expect that one, to be honest. It's actually at 33. Shotgun, 3 left, 1 right, 1 in the backfield. Line up to Arnestein's right, it's Mauk. Man in motion, coming near side to back. It's Kappas. Takes the snap, hands it off to Mauk. He's going to the far side, and he runs into a bunch of Highliners, gains about 1 yard. Mauk gains up to about the 40, so a gain of 2. This field is wet, and I mean wet. It is taking on a lot of water, and it's not artificial turf. This is ground. This is dirt. 1 left, 2 right. 1 in the backfield. Once again, it's Mauk. Bernstein will take the snap in shotgun formation. Highliners showing blitz. They will blitz, and then Arnestein's going to keep it, go up the middle, slide for it after he gets hit a little bit. Goes down to about the 39-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 5. 3rd down and 5. The goal is the 44. And he'll be at the 39-yard line. 2 left, 2 right. 1 in the backfield. Once again, Mauk, shotgun formation. Highliners show blitz, man in motion. Is Burnt. He goes from near side to far. Takes the snap, hands it off. No, play action fake, throw it up, and it's going to be, did he catch it? No. Kappas thought he got it. Referee says no. He was hit the ground. Kappas thought he got it. It looked like a lame duck as well on the throw from Bernstein. It just kind of was a lofty pass. I thought, I'm going to be honest, I thought Kappas had it. Thought Caps had it. But he did not. 4th down and 5. They're going to punt it away. Gerhardt and Jacobson are going to stay kind of close. And by kind of, I mean very. The furthest man back is at the 50. Ball's going to be snapped back to about the 30. So it's a very short punting snap. Trayton Mauk back to kick. No one back to receive. There's the snap. There's the punt. It's a good punt, end over end. It will land at 30, roll forward to the 20, and go down to about the 17-yard line before it is down that time by Jacob Burnt. Highliners will take over at the 17-yard line. 7:27 left to go here at Hannah Field in the first half. No return as Highliners are not trusting the Wahpeton Huskies to not just run with the ball. This is homecoming for the Valley City Highliners. Big homecoming game. They're 5-0 on the season. Wahpeton receiving votes in the last poll. Valley City's been placed at 4th place with 4 first-place votes. 2 lined up to the left as slot receivers. 1 on the far side as Jacobson takes the snap, hands it off to Sikora. He's going to get hit by a bunch of Huskies right away. And the Huskies have really cranked down on the run game here.
On the carry.
Because they know that it's going to be a run. No gain there.
On the
Mark back down at the 17. Clute will get credited with the tackle, but it was a bunch of people on it. And I mean a bunch. Omar Martinez was there as well. Well scouted. Ball's marked down at the center of the field. Two men lined off to the near side. Right to left across the radio dial. The Highliners are attacking. Takes the snap, pitch it out to Sikora, and he's going to try turning, lower the shoulder, and dive forward to about the 19-yard line. Once again, nothing there.
On the carry, Caden Kappas.
Caden Kappas again gets credit for the tackle.
19-yard line, brings up
19-yard line, 3rd down and 8. Highliners haven't been able to get anything going on this drive. 6:22 left on the clock on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. 19-6, Highliners lead it here in the second quarter. Jacobson lines up near side. Man in motion's Gerhardt. They're going to hand it off to Miller, and he's going to get swallowed up right away. Big tackle by Riley Thimjohn. Gain of about 1 down to the 20-yard line. Miller gets just swallowed up, and they're going to have to punt it away. 3 and out. A rare 3 and out for the Valley City Highliners.
Omar Martinez on the tackle on the Miller carry. Brings up 4th down.
Martinez was there too, but Riley Thimjohn was there on the first hit. Back to punt it away. It's Gavin Gerhardt. Back to receive. It is Caden Kappas. He lines up at the 50-yard line. Timeout's going to be called. A mobility plus rehabilitation timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds as we'll take this timeout with them. You're listening to, or hold on. Hold on. Yep, we'll take it with them. 30 seconds. We'll be back on KOVC and KBMW. You're listening to Highliner Football.
This is Highliner Football on KOVC, the voice of the Valley.
Looking for great rates and a secure investment? Well, we have the right options to grow your savings. Hi, this is Debbie Eggert at Bank Forward in Valley City. Our current CD specials offer a variety of options, including annual percentage yield as high as 2% for 28 months. Stop in today for all the details. Great rates plus safety. It's simply the Forward way. Additional terms and conditions apply. Bank Forward, member FDIC.
Now back to Highliner Football on the voice of the Valley, KOVC.
Welcome back to Hannah Field. You are listening to Highliner Football on KOVC. Wahpeton Huskies football on KBMW down in Wahpeton on the I3G Media Sports Network. Welcome to everybody down there. Andrew Zimmel running board op down in Wahpeton. 5:45 left, or 5:35 left on the clock here in the second quarter. Back to punt. Gerhardt takes a snap and punts it away. It's a good punt, or a high punt, not a far punt. It's going to land at about the 38, and then diving on top of it is a Highliner. Good receive there by, I believe that was Aiden Jacobson, diving on it before it goes back too far. It'll be marked down at about the 37-yard line, so not a big punt from Gavin Gerhardt.
17-yard punt, no return.
It is a very wet field, a wet ball. Ball's marked down at 37. That's where Wahpeton will take over. Best field position for the Huskies so far this game. Shotgun formation, no one in the backfield. 2 left, 3 right. Takes the snap. They're going to fake the handoff. Bo Arnstein's going to take it, but he's going to be brought down in the backfield. The quarterback keeper does not work, and he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 12. Sikora spotted it out beautifully. Just did not work at all for Bo Arnstein, the senior quarterback. Arnstein will get the signal. They'll go back to the line of scrimmage. Not much of a huddle. They just get their sign there. 3 right. It'd be kind of trips right. 1 left. No one in the backfield. It's actually 4 to the right side. 1 to the left side. Takes the snap. Highliners rush 4. Airs it out down the right side of the field. It's going to be picked up by the Highliners. Intercepted on the far side of the field. That's Ethan Miller. It was tipped up by Gavin Gerhardt. Then Miller caught it.
Pass intercepted by Ethan Miller.
And the Highliners take on over at the 17 or at the 13-yard line. A huge interception there as Bo Arnstein aired it on out. I believe he was going for Caden Kappas, but it was well underthrown. Gavin Gerhardt almost had it, then it popped up to Ethan Miller instead. I formation for the Highliners. Slot receiver off to the right is Ethan Miller. Gerhardt's way in the backfield. Takes the snap, hands it off to Gerhardt. He's going to plow up the middle, find some open space, dive forward for Dairy Queen. First down at about the 25-yard line. Good gain by Gavin Gerhardt.
Gavin Gerhardt on the carry.
4:29 left on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. 19-9, 19-6. Highliners lead it. Big Dairy Queen first down there. Jacob DeVries, you run the Levers Foods sweepstakes, $25 gift card from Levers Foods as Gavin Gerhardt scored on the opening drive, a touchdown. I formation, one out to the right side. He also got a slot receiver out to the right side in Miller. Two in the backfield, takes the snap, hands it off Gerhardt. He's going up the right side. He's going to find some space, and there he goes down the far sidelines, and he's going to be brought down from behind. That's a horse collar tackle, but he goes all the way down to the 30-yard line. I believe on the horse collar it was Jacob Burnt.
Gerhardt on the carry, Langen, Walter on the tackle, flag on the play.
Didn't know who got the tackle there.
Personal foul, horse collar on Wahpeton.
Yeah, that's a horse collar tackle at about the 30. I'll move the ball even more forward for the Highliners, but Gavin Gerhardt, a huge run. Didn't see who got the tackle there, but it's nonetheless a Dairy Queen first down, and the ball's going to be marked all the way down to the 15-yard line now. Highliners right to left across your radio dial is the direction they're attacking. Going to the north. We're actually going to the east, I should say. Heck lines up under center. Man in the backfield, it is Sikora. Gerhardt to the near side, Miller in motion. Takes a snap, tosses it out to Miller. Coming to the near side, trying to turn the corner. Gets down to the 10, cuts back at the 5, and he's brought down at the 4-yard line. That's another Dairy Queen first down. Big gain there by Ethan Miller. A lot of rushing by the Highliners and a good defensive line. Harstad's going to check off here. First down and goal for the Highliners at the 4-yard line. Valley City leading this one in the second quarter. They're really good in second quarters this season. Don't have a direct stat, but they've gotten a ton of points in the second quarter all season long. I formation. Miller lined up to the right side. Gavin Gerhardt lined up as a halfback. It's Sikora lined up as a fullback right in front of him. Takes a snap. Hands off Gerhardt. He's going to plow up the middle. Did he get it? No, he's down at the 1. He's second down and goal. Big gain again by the Highliners, and that offensive line is just outstanding of Butler, Schwer, Muskie, Cassetti, and Olsen. Kind of read that weird. Went kind of center, left, right, left. They go right up the middle, trying to push Bryson Heck into the end zone. Did he get it? No, he's marked down at the half-yard line. Third down and goal. And you're at the point where you might as well just keep going for it. So Bryson Heck on the keeper doesn't work. Go back to the drawing board here. Third down and goal. They're going to line up again. I believe they're probably going to go back to that exact same play and just kind of drive forward. Everybody on that goal line, except for Jacobson. He's lined up to the near side. Takes the snap. They're trying to push Heck forward. Does he get through? Did he get it? We're going to wait. The referees haven't made a motion. Yes, it is. Touchdown, Highliners. Bryson Heck on the touchdown. Diving forward. Good play by everybody involved on the Highliners as everybody behind him, Miller, Gerhardt, and Sikora, pushed Heck into the end zone. And it's 25-6. Highliners lead it. 1:36 left on the clock here. As once again the clock was running, they're going to have to mark the clock back up a little bit, I believe. 1:44 is what they'll mark the clock back to. 25-6 is the score right now. The referee coming to talk to head coach Scott Roark. Scott has a microphone up to the coach's box, and they'll run on over and tell the scoreboard what's supposed to be at 1:44. There it goes. Highliners look like they're going to go for 2 here. Make it 27-6. Kind of bring it back to a normal score. Heck will line up under center. 3 kind of lined out to slot right side. Throws out to Gerhardt. He's going to try to turn the corner, but he's not going to get anywhere. Knocked down at the line of scrimmage by the entire Wahpeton team. And the 2-point conversion fails again.
25 and Wahpeton 6.
25-6. Wahpeton leads this one, or Valley City leads this one. We're going to hold it here. A little bit of technical difficulties on my side, but we got to read some sponsors. The Dollars for Scholars here at Valley City High School, as I try to find that sheet of paper I just had. You know, I'm kind of scatterbrained today as I try to find that piece of paper. I just had it too, which is odd. Nonetheless, once again, it's Dairy Queen is our Dollar for Scholars sponsor, sponsoring the Valley City Highliners. They'll be giving out scholarship money at the end of the year, as I drop the piece of paper actually on the ground. Tonight's Dollars for Scholars sponsor, again, Dairy Queen of Valley City, supporting our Highliners since 1949, and now supporting Dollars for Scholars. Good luck, Highliners, from the Dairy Queen. Highliners to kick it off here, 25-6 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. If you keep it simple, invest properly, your dollars will go farther with LaRue Lockout Financial. Another squib kick, and it's going to be received there at about the 28-yard line. That time by Jackson Carlson.
And the short kick covered up by Evan Doctor.
Or not, it's Evan Doctor. It's not 22, but it was actually 32.
First and 10.
My mistake. 28-yard line is where the ball will be marked. Homecoming for the Valley City Highliners in 2022. Wahpeton Huskies right now trailing the Highliners. Haven't been able to get much going offensive-wise. And an interception from Ethan Miller results in a touchdown in the last drive. Shotgun formation. 2 right, 2 left, 1 in the backfield. Man in motion coming to the near side. Bernstein, he's going to throw it away and hit hard. Threw it away. Got that ball over to Trayton Mauk.
Mauk on the catch.
And he caught it, and Sikora lit him up as he caught it. Gain of nothing. Sikora with a hit stick. As second down and 10. 2 left, 2 right. 1 man in the backfield. It's Mauk. Shotgun formation for Bernstein. Man in motion going to the far side. Jacob Byrne takes the snap. And Bernstein's going to keep it. He's going to try going. He's going to get knocked down by the entirety of the Highliner defensive line. Gains again, nothing. Highliners defensive line has been stout all game long. The 1 touchdown for the Huskies so far has been a kickoff return from Trayton Mauk, a 90-yard kickoff return to start their offensive side. 3rd down and 9. Looks like confusion here. 30 seconds left on the clock here. As it's going to be a mobility plus rehabilitation timeout taken by head coach Wade Gilbertson. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds on KOVC and KBMW.
This is Highliner Football on KOVC, the voice of the Valley.
The CHI Mercy Health Valley City Foundation invites you to join them for an evening of fun at the Valley City Eagles Club October 21st beginning at 5:30 with a social, raffles, auction, eats with a German flair, and dueling pianos at 8 p.m. Individual tickets are $25, can be purchased online at mercyhospitalvalleycity.org under the Foundation tab or by calling CHI Mercy Health in Valley City 701-845-6400. Proceeds from this event will benefit the purchase of a new mammography machine.
Now back to Highliner Football on the voice of the Valley, KOVC.
Welcome back to Hannah Field. 3rd down and 9 for the Wahpeton Huskies, trailing right now by a score of 25-6. 27 seconds left on the clock here. 2 right, 1 left, 1 in the backfield. It is Mauk lined up to the left side of Bernstein. Takes a snap. Bernstein's going to roll out to the left side. He's going to have to go out of bounds here, and he'll be brought down before he gets out of bounds. Wahpeton will get the ball back to start the second half. 15 seconds left, and I think they're just going to let the clock roll out as it's going to be 4th down and about 8. 4th down and maybe 6, maybe after the gain by Bernstein, and it will just be the end of the first half. A rainy first half,
but the Highliners lead their homecoming game by a score of 25-6. We're going to take a step aside. We'll be back in about 2 minutes, 30 seconds. We'll start the halftime show once again, 25-6. We'll be right back again, 2 minutes, 30 seconds. You're listening to Highliner football on KOVC and Husky football on KBMW in Wahpeton.
This is Highliner football on KOVC, the voice of the Valley.
Brothers 3 has the area's widest variety of classic and new fishing tackle at the lowest prices to give you the edge this year. Before heading out on the water, stop in and get your live bait and tackle and fill your tank on the highest quality gas and diesel. Brothers 3 is your locally owned and operated convenience store. As always, Brothers 3 has the lowest prices in town on everything from snacks and drinks to gear, propane, and automotive supplies. Remember, it pays to shop at Brothers 3.
You need a building, and you need it now. Look into Winkler Structures, available at Smith Lumber Company in Valley City. From a quick build utility to bigger dome structures for cattle, machinery, or hay storage, Winkler Structures are designed for strength and security with their no-compromise fabric and high-strength structural steel. These buildings have stood the test of time for today's cost-conscious customer. Customize your Winkler structure at Smith Lumber Company, East Main, Valley City. Call 845-2135.
Lever's Foods, best quality, best price. Lever's Foods, best service, they're nice. Lever's Foods, they make everything right. Lever's Foods.
Find all your fresh fall favorites at Lever's Foods. This week at boneless beef, bottom round roast, $3.97 a pound. New crop Honey Crisp apples, $1.88 a pound. Bakery Fresh 8-inch apple pie, $5.89.
Lever's Foods.
Delivery available. Call 845-1732. Lever's Foods, Valley City. Great food, great savings.
This is Hannah Wieland, a freshman at Valley City State University. The V500 scholarship members' generosity and commitment is exactly the kind of community involvement we need to keep VCSU going strong. The many scholarships provided are a testament to the support of the alumni, family, and friends of VCSU. Please keep expanding the opportunities available to enhance the lives of the next generation and make a difference for attracting future Vikings by supporting scholarships online at give.vcsu.edu or by calling the VCSU Foundation.
Are you on the right financial path? Are all your financial professionals on the same page? At LaRue Lockout Financial, you can be assured that your investment professional and tax professional are working together. Call Ryan LaRue at 701-845-6938 or James M. Lockout, CPA, at 845-1660. Services offered through Investment Advisors, a division of Pro Equities Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Securities offered through Pro Equities Incorporated, a registered broker-dealer and member of FINRA and SIPC.
Ivy Real Estate Group, your locally owned real estate brokerage, is cheering for the home team. Listen to KOVC for the Ivy Real Estate Group Player of the Game following every Valley City Highliner and VCSU Vikings game.
Now back to Highliner football on the voice of the Valley, KOVC.
Welcome back to Valley City in Hannah Field. We're going to take 10 seconds for station identification. You are listening to Highliner football.
This is 1490 KOVC AM Valley City and 96.3 K242CZ Valley City.
The voice of the Valley.
Once again, welcome to Hannah Field. It's time for the halftime show. We'll take a look around the state, and we'll also take a look at this game as well. We'll start off with this game, of course, as we shut the window here because it is going to get very loud outside with all the Valley City festivities happening as it is homecoming game here in Valley City. A lot of fun things happened today. You had a pep rally. You had a parade right down Central Avenue as well. A pretty fun afternoon for Valley City. Let's take a look at the first half here. It started with, two plays for Valley City. They got the ball, and then at the 35-yard line from that far out on their own side, Gavin Gerhardt ran it in for a touchdown. Doing the math here, as I am not good at math, that I believe is almost
95, or not signed, 95. Oh my goodness. No, that's actually about 65 yards on that touchdown carry from Gavin Gerhardt from that far out, and he made it 6-0. Then on the immediate follow-up on the kickoff, Trayton Malk, he ran all the way from his own 10 all the way into the end zone to make it 6-6. Both teams missing the extra point again. Rainy beyond all belief here. It started up this afternoon at around 3 o'clock, and it has not stopped since. It's been maybe a couple breaks here and there, but really just constant rain, and it's wetting up this field like no one can believe it. I did not expect rain in the forecast. Probably should have listened to Mick Kerr, to be honest. To continue with this breakdown here, Valley City would get another touchdown as Gavin Gerhardt ran in from about 12 yards out to make it 12-6. And then we got another touchdown, this time from Zach Sikora. He ran in from 35 yards out in the second quarter, running on in, making it 19-6 after the Valley City Highliners finally got one to go through the uprights after a failed 2-point conversion attempt on that first one. Then they got one more from Bryson Heck as, well, it wasn't so much from Bryson Heck, but that entire Valley City Highliner team just kind of pushing to get on through that, well, break the barrier of the end zone, just pushed Bryson Heck through the offensive line, defensive line, as Wahpeton is kind of, even though they're down, they've really stepped up their game defensively. The big offensive gains are not so much there anymore. Every now and then the Highliners break through, but it's not as much as it was earlier in the game. I mean, 2 plays in, Gavin Gerhardt running in from 65 yards out is completely different than Bryson Heck having to get pushed into the end zone by all 3 of his running backs and his tight end to get into the end zone from 1 yard out. So Wahpeton has really clamped it down here in that second quarter, but again, score up on the scoreboard, on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard, 25-6. We're going to be taking a quick step aside once again, about 2 minutes here, and we'll be back with more on the post-game or on the halftime show here in Valley City. You are listening to Highliner Football on KOVC and Wahpeton Husky Football on KBMW.
This is Highliner Football on KOVC, the voice of the Valley.
Ready for some football? Make sure you include quality meats and snacks from Valley Meat Supply. Valley Meat has all your favorites for the grill. Thick, juicy steaks, burger patties, brats, and all beef wieners. Valley Meat has you covered during the hunting and harvest season with sandwich meats and a variety of cheeses, beef sticks, and jerky. If you're tailgating, hunting, or harvesting, make it Valley Meat Supply, West Main, Valley City.
Ivy Real Estate Group, your locally owned real estate brokerage, is cheering for the home team. Listen to KOVC for the Ivy Real Estate Group Player of the Game following every Valley City Highliner and VCSU Vikings game.
Don't leave your wiring to chance. Plug into your number one electrical source, Highline Electric. They're the experts in residential, commercial, and industrial electrical work. No cutting corners at Highline Electric. Call 845-0731. They'll give you a free estimate before any work is done. Family owned since 1986 with Chad and Tracy Zahn. And I promise, the price won't shock you. Highline Electric in Valley City. Call 845-0731. Building a reputation of integrity and quality.
No matter where you live, you should have access to high-quality health care. Jamestown Regional Medical Center's orthopedic and sports medicine team offers care for hips, shoulders, knees, and toes. When an injury occurs, teams need care quickly. That's why the JRMC orthopedic team promises same-day and next-day appointments. Schedule direct at jrmcnd.com or call 952-4878.
Jamestown Regional Medical Center will never stop building for you.
Welcome back to Hannah Field on the halftime show. Ricky Clovercamp here. It's time that we try to take a look around the league to see what else is happening today. And right now, well, we take a look. It's Grand Forks Red River. They're at Fargo North. No scores right now out there. Oaks is leading over Edgeley and EEK. Well, EEK, they're leading at half, 19-6. The Oaks Tornadoes in Class 11B. Yesterday, you had Langdon, Edmore, Munich playing in 11B. They beat Grafton by a score of 48-12. Going back to Class A here, though, Grand Forks Red River, they're at Fargo North. West Fargo Horace is at Grand Forks Central. Dickinson is at the number 2 team, Jamestown, as again, Jamestown just trying to bounce off that loss last week to Wahpeton. We also got a Saturday game tomorrow. It's going to be Turtle Mountain at Devil's Lake. That game again tomorrow, an odd game to have. We also had a game yesterday for Class 11 2A. Williston lost to Century at Century, 34-7. You also have a couple other games happening tonight. Number 1 Fargo Davies taking on Fargo South. You have West Fargo Cheyenne at Minot, Mandan at Bismarck, Shanley at Legacy, and West Fargo at St. Mary's. Those are Class 2A 11 2A games, except for that Fargo Davies and Fargo South one, the number 1 team in the state for Class 11A, taking on the number 1 team in the state, Fargo Davies. That should be a fun game to watch for sure. But again, that's just your look around the league right now. Waiting on a score from Jamestown right now is Jaron Matheny. He's on the call out there. No score currently from out there. Just waiting for something to pop up on my phone from Jaron Matheny. We're going to take another quick break, another 2-minute break, and we'll be back with kickoff between the Valley City Highliners and the Wahpeton Huskies. You are listening to Highliner football and Husky football on KOVC and KBMW.
This is Highliner football on KOVC, the voice of the Valley.
This is Amy Heim, nurse practitioner with Sanford Health. Well child checks are important visits for children of every age. Yearly well child checks are recommended for children 3 and older and more frequently for those younger than 3. It is at these visits that growth, development, and preventative care are addressed in an effort to keep children as healthy as possible. Recommended immunizations are also discussed and provided at these visits. Call 742-3267 to schedule at your local Sanford Health Clinic in Ellendale, Foreman, Gwinner, Lemoore, Lisbon, or Oaks.
Dropberg Electric believes in quality first, taking pride in their work, and standing behind every project they do. They bring together the power, technology, and experience to keep your business online. The success of Dropberg Electric depends on 3 major ideals: the quality of their products, the commitment to their customers, and most of all, their customer service. Call Dropberg Electric today at 845-3010 or visit them online at dropbergelectric.com.
The keys to the game are brought to you by RE/MAX Now of Valley City and Jamestown. Just as the keys to today's game offer growth, success, and opportunity for the future, so do the keys to your new property. Whether you're looking for the keys to your starter home, the keys to home where you raise your family, the keys to your business, or the keys to your lake home or retirement property, for every step of the way, RE/MAX Now of Valley City and Jamestown are here for you. Check out our website, findrealtynow.com, for pictures and virtual tours.
Get a start on your Christmas gift projects with yarn from Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy, your community Health Mart pharmacy. Now through the end of the month, take 15% off all kinds of yarn. Check the big selection and save. That's 15% off yarn. For all your healthcare needs and prescriptions, see your trusted healthcare resource. Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy, downtown Valley City. Health Mart, taking time to listen and care.
Now back to Highliner football on the voice of the Valley, KOVC.
Welcome back to Hannah Field. Ricky Clovercamp here, and we got something that isn't football to tell you about. It is college volleyball. Valley City State University taking on Dakota State in high school or in college volleyball. They win 3-1 over at Gratian Gymnasium. So, college volleyball, VCSU continuing their good season so far. They've been doing outstanding so far to start off the year. We have a score in Grand Forks Central, 49-14. Grand Forks Central, I think they finaled that one against West Fargo Horace. Grand Forks Central 49, West Fargo Horace to 14. Still waiting for a score from Jamestown as we await one from Jaron Matheny, and on the site that we use, they're updating it currently as we have a referee up here in the stands talking to the scorer's table as they both take to the field here. Valley City doing really good through the ground right now. They also have an interception on their defensive side. Ethan Miller has a pickoff. Picked off Bo Arnestein. It resulted in a touchdown that made it 25-6. Big interception. Bo Arnestein with the throw just underthrew his man, Caden Kappas, and tipped up by Gavin Gerhardt. He almost had it again. Wet ball, and with the catch, Ethan Miller caught it. Tried to make a return. Not able to do so. Got one from Andrew Zimmel back in Wahpeton. 28-7, Jamestown over Dickinson right now. That's via Beck TV. 28-7, Jamestown over Dickinson. So Jamestown trying to hold on to a number 2 spot in the state. Valley City trying to make an argument to rise up as well in the rankings as well. Grand Forks Red River just got marked bold on the score. 27-8, I should say. 7-0 Kindred over Central Cass at half. That's from Hunter Grenmeyer on the I3G Media Sports Network. From around the state on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Here again, the score is 25-6 on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Highliners right now, everybody just kind of stretching out. They put on a couple extra minutes on the clock, but we'll hold it here. Got another thank you for Dollars for Scholars. Dairy Queen is tonight's sponsor for Dollars for Scholars. Tonight's Dollars, again, Dairy Queen reminds you they're a full brazier facility, open year-round, located at 909 North Central Avenue. Stop in after the game to treat yourself. They are also the First Down sponsor. Calling all fall weather fans, your fall favorite is back. The Pumpkin Pie Blizzard Treat, and for a limited time, late sleepers, your moment is here. The new Cinnamon Roll Center's Blizzard Treat is here, both at Dairy Queen in Valley City. And also, to start off the game, the Levers Foods Opening Drive Sweepstakes, Jacob DeVries. You are the winner of the $25 gift card. You can register today to win the $25 gift card next week. Go to Levers Foods and check out that front desk, and they will get you all sorts of signed up. So 38-6 is the final. Grand Forks Red River beating Fargo North. That one is big. That one is a big one, because if that's a final, and I think it is because he marked it in bold, 38-6 at Fargo North. The number 3 team right now losing to the number 5 team. That will change up a lot in both the QRF and in the polls as well. Because Fargo North, if they lose to Grand Forks Red River, Valley City should bounce up to number 3 at least. You can maybe make the argument they go up to number 2 depending on how Jamestown and Dickinson turn out. If Jamestown holds on and wins there, it's going to be a tough argument to put Valley City above them. But if they can, if Grand Forks Red River and Fargo North, that score holds, Valley City should bounce up to number 3. And Wahpeton might all of a sudden have an argument if they can all of a sudden turn around and win this game, come on back and beat the Highliners. If they can come back, you have a huge argument for the Wahpeton Huskies to be in that top 5, not only in the top 5, but maybe in that number 4 spot. So that's around the league right now. On the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard as we are about to get underway. Back to receive, it is going to be Traden Mauk and Bo Arnestein. The rain has stopped here at Hannah Field. Right to left, and boom, Bryson Hex, a light kick, and we're back underway. It's going to bounce, and dropping on that one, it's going to be number 32, Evan Doctor. just falling on that one. It's going to be received at about the 22-yard line. A squib kick there.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Huskies.
1st and 10 for the Huskies from the 22 as they take back to the field. Bo Arnstein through the air. He's 1 and 2, or actually he's 1 and 3 right now, and an interception. 4 men lined out to the left side. 1 man lined up to the near side. Man in motion coming to the near side. And then stopping there, it's Malk. They're going to fake the handoff to him. Bernstein going up the middle. He's going to find nothing there. Or Arnstein, I should have said. Bo Arnstein. Going to run up the middle. Okay, not nothing. He gains 5. The angle I'm looking at makes it look like it's less than it actually is. I'm lined up at the 40-yard line on the opposite side of the field. Left to right across your radio dial. Huskies are attacking. They are in their road whites. Purple and gold trim down their pant legs. Purple numbers on their front and back. Take the snap. It's a low snap. And being sacked is Arnstein. Huge sack there. I believe that was Scott Roark charging on back there and making the sack. And it's actually Brady Gussetti. And it's going to be 3rd down and 10. It was a low snap in the shotgun.
22-yard line brings it 3rd and 10.
And all Arnstein could do was just take it and tuck it. Shotgun formation, 2 right, 1 left, 1 in the backfield. It's Malk. Highliners are showing 4 rush. Takes the snap, and it's a bad snap. It's going to roll all the way back to the 1. And diving on it is Arnstein all the way back to the 1-yard line.
1-yard line brings up 4th down.
So 2 straight bad snaps. And it's going to be 4th down and darn near 32. Lining up in the end zone, it is Malk to punt. Going back to receive here is Gerhardt. He's lined up at the 35. Now's when you can't have a bad snap. There it is. Snap, and the kick is away. It's a good punt. It's going to land at 35 and then roll out of bounds at about the 39 on Wahpeton's side of the field.
No return. 1st and 10 for the Highliners.
Good punt by Trayton Malk. 1st and 10 for the Highliners from the 38-yard line of Wahpeton.
Hey, Highliner fans, if you need custom apparel for your
They're
team
attacking right to left. They are in their home baby blues, navy blue pants, navy blue shoulders, navy blue numbers on their front and back, navy blue helmets with a VC logo as well. The helmet for the Huskies, they have a paw print, right paw print, purple helmets. Heck lines up under center, I formation, takes the snap, hands it off. Gerhardt trying to go up the middle. He's going to drag a few men with him, spin loose, and there he goes. Loose down the field. Gavin Gerhardt spins off a tackle and gets the touchdown all the way from 38 yards out. 31-6. Highliners trying to make it 3-0 in homecoming games and go to 6-0 to welcome Jamestown in next week. They're going to go for 2 here. Heck will line up under center, I formation. 1 man left. Gerhardt's the man in the backfield. Miller lined up for the far side, takes the snap, hands it off. Gerhardt, then the 2-point conversion will work that time. Gerhardt works his way in. It is now 32-6. We'll be right back in 30 seconds. You are listening to Highliner football on KOVC and Wahpeton football on KBMW.
Looking for great rates and a secure investment? Well, we have the right options to grow your savings. Hi, this is Debbie Eggert at Bank Forward in Valley City. Our current CD specials offer a variety of options, including annual percentage yield as high as 2% for 28 months. Stop in today for all the details. Great rates plus safety. It's simply the Forward way. Additional terms and conditions apply. Bank Forward, member FDIC.
Now back to Highliner football on the Voice of the Valley, KOVC.
Looking at the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard right now, it's 33-6. LaRue Lockout Financial, if you keep it simple and invest properly, your dollars will go farther. Again, with LaRue Lockout Financial. Highliners will kick it off. Going right to left. Heck will kick. Back to receive. It is Mauk, and it is Bernstein. It is a big kick. Arnstein receives it. Coming up right up the middle, has a huge hole, lot of space, and he is lit up going right down the middle of the field. Oh, a huge hit. Number 55, Will Schwer, just stood up, lowered the shoulder right to his chest.
On the tackle.
Hulk makes the Highliner bench come to life. The ball is going to be marked down at the 35. Bo Arnstein lit up.
1st and 10 for the Huskies.
Arnstein in the shotgun. 2 left, 2 right, no one in the backfield. Slot receiver line up to the right side. Caps in motion, takes the snap. Arnstein's going to keep it himself. Charge up the middle, gain 1 and get nothing. On the tackle there, you had a couple. You had Scott Roark. You also had, it looked to be Will Schwer again.
Monk on the carry.
Or Zach Sikora.
Buehler on the tackle for the Highliners.
Shotgun again, 2 left, 2 right, 1 in the backfield. It is Mauk. Takes the snap. Arnstein, he's going to keep it himself, come to the near side, and he's going to make a few yards. He's going to dive for that first down. He's going to be marked down at about the 44. Just shy of that first down, which is at the 45. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. Harstad will get credit on the tackle. Bo Arnstein. Good gain there. Gain of about 8 on that one. Shotgun formation. Ball lined up on the right hash. 2 left, 1 right, 1 in the backfield. Man in motion. It is Cluton. And they made the Highliners jump, I think. Think that's what it's going to be. Man on the near side jumped. That's Dylan Hunt.
Offside Highliners.
Yep. And Dylan Hunt, offsides will be the call. It's going to be a Wahpeton first down.
First down for the Huskies.
Good hard count by Arnstein to bring that one out. And that ball will be marked down at the 49. Brand new set of downs. 49 of Wahpeton's side. 2 left, 1 right, 1 in the backfield. Man in the slot position on the left side. Shotgun takes a snap, hands it off from out. No, it's a keeper by Arnstein and brought down by a combination of Scott Roark and Gavin Gerhardt.
Arnstein on the carry, Gussetti and Gerhardt on the tackle.
Gussetti and Gerhardt wrapped him up for a loss. 2nd down and 11. Good tackle there. They go back to the shotgun. 2 men in the backfield, pair lining up to either side of our Arnstein. Cluton will go from far side to near side to far. Takes the snap. Hands it off Mauk. He's going to the far side. He's going to try turning the corner, but he's lit up in the backfield. Dives forward for that line of scrimmage, and he's going to get it.
Ethan Miller on the tackle.
Miller got the tackle, and he did. 3rd down and 11 for the Huskies. They're going to need to try drawing them off sides maybe again or go through the air. Hasn't worked so far this game. No one in the backfield. 2 left, 3 right. Highliners show rush of 4. They will rush with 4. In the backfield, 2-step drop, fires over right side, and it's going to be incomplete. Almost picked off by Jonah Harstad. Intended receiver out there is Caps.
Arnstein's pass intended for DeVries. Harstad on the defense.
And Harstad just stood up and broke up that pass.
Brings up 4th down and 11.
4th down and 11. 7:10 on the clock here. Gerhardt will line up for receive it back at his own 21. Mauk will kick it off here. There's the snap. There's the punt. It's a nice big punt all the way to Gerhardt. He will receive it at his 19. Take off up the field. He's going to angle out near side to the 30. He goes to the 35-40, and then he's going to be run out of bounds at about the 42. Good job there. That time by Braden Steffens to run him out of bounds. Lowers the shoulder, knocks him out. Ball marked down at the 42-yard line. Highliner ball. 1st down and 10. Highliner defense standing up big here to start the second half. 2 straight 3, well, not so much 3 and outs. That last one was a 6 and out, 7 and out. Nonetheless, Good job by the defense.
1st and 10 for the Highliners from their own 42-yard line.
Huskies show a rush of 4, maybe 3. They kind of have a blitz on right now. I formation. Heck takes the snap. Hands it off. Coming near side is Gerhardt. He's going to try finding a hole. Lower his shoulder. Drive through to the 50. He carries a man with them all the way up to the 48.
Timian and Aaronson on the tackle for the Huskies. It is enough.
Riley Thimjohn on the tackle there. You also had Zach Gunnarsson and Logan Schwartz as well. All the way to the 48. Dairy Queen first down. Calling all fall weather fans, your fall favorite is back. The pumpkin pie blizzard treat. And for a limited time, late sleepers, your moment is here. The new Cinnamon Roll Center blizzard treat is here. Both at Dairy Queen in Valley City. First down and 10 from the 48 on Wahpeton side of the field. Jacobson lines up to the far side this time. Miller lines up near side as a slot receiver. So does Gerhardt on the far side. Miller in motion. Takes the snap. Hands it off Sikora. He'll charge up to the right side. He's going to carry men with him. He's going to keep going all the way past the 45. Almost gets to the 40. He gets brought down at a 42.
Gain of 6.
Gain of 6. Second down and 4. Once again, Ricky Clovercamp here. You're listening to Highliner and Wahpeton Huskies football here in the third quarter. Highliners homecoming game here on KOVC and KBMW on the I3G Media Sports Network. Again, thank you, Andrew Zimmel, running board op back in Wahpeton, making sure everybody in Wahpeton gets to enjoy this game. I formation. Gerhardt in the backfield. On the far backfield, Sikora lined up right in front of him. Takes a snap, hands it off to Gerhardt, charging up right side 35, and dives forward to about the 30. Another Dairy Queen first down for Gavin Gerhardt. He has had over 100 yards rushing down, no doubt in my mind. Another Dairy Queen first down, down to the 30-yard line. The rain has started up again here in Valley City at Hannah Field. Pretty good crowd nonetheless here. Everybody kind of dressed up warm in the weather for this game. Going out to the far side, Jacobson, that same formation the Highliners have run all season long with Sikora in the backfield and Miller and Gerhardt lined up as slot receivers. Miller lines up now on the motion to Gerhardt. Hands off Sikora. Drives up the middle. And he's going to be knocked down after a gain of 3. Just kind of lowered his shoulder and charged on through. Didn't get much. Gain of 2 to 3 yards. Second down. Second down and about 8. Ball marked down at about the 28-yard line. Coming up next for both teams, Valley City, they're going to be taking on Wahpeton next week here at Hannah Field. Ryan Cunningham will be on the call, his first Highliner football game of the season. He gets to call Highliners versus Jamestown. It's going to be a very fun game there. I formation for the Highliners. We'll get to Wahpeton in a little bit here. Gerhardt in the way backfield. Takes the snap. Hands it off to Gerhardt. Going to the far side. Cuts back inside. He's going to drive forward all the way to about the 20-yard line. Get that Dairy Queen first down. From third down and 8. Make it first down and 10.
That is enough for a Highliner first down.
For Wahpeton, their next game, they're going to be going back home. Take on Grand Forks Central at home on October 7th. Going to be a fun game there. Andrew Zimmel gets to call that one. Back to the line of scrimmage we go. Under center goes Heck. Jacobson lines out near side. Miller lined up at slot receiver near side. He goes to the far side now with Gavin Gerhardt over there. Sikora in the backfield, or Gerhardt in the backfield. Takes a snap, pitches out to Gerhardt trying to turn the corner. He's going to gain about 2 yards before rushed out of bounds by a bunch of Huskies there. Logan Schwartz was there, so was Zach Gunnarsson.
Gerhardt on the carry.
So Gerhardt gain of about 1, maybe 2.
Malk on the tackle for the Huskies.
Malk will get credit on the tackle. Second down and 8 or 9. Yeah, 9 yards.
Gain of 1 brings up second down and 9 from the 19.
Heck lines up back under center. I formation again. Gerhardt in the way backfield. Sikora lined up as a fullback. Miller lined up as kind of a tight end on the right side. Jacobson lined up on the wide out on the near side. Takes the snap. Hands off Gerhardt. Charges up the middle. Dives forward to about the 25-yard line. Good gain there. 3rd down and 5.
Gerhardt on the carry. Caden Kappas with the tackle.
Kappas on a good tackle there. Just kind of caught his feet. Making Gerhardt jump.
16-yard line brings up 3rd down.
They're going to mark it at the 16. It's going to be 3rd down and 6. Homecoming for the Valley City Highliners here in Valley City. 3rd straight homecoming game they've played in. I formation again. Gerhardt lined up in the backfield. Sikora the fullback. Takes a snap. Hands it off Gerhardt. Lowers his shoulder. Dives forward. He's not going to get much. Maybe 2 yards. He'll be marked down at about the 14. 4th down and 4. Now let's see what they do. Do they kick it? It's going to be a long kick if they do. It'll be about a 30-yard attempt, and this ball is really wet. I think they're going to go for the 4th down and 4, and I think that's probably the right decision to make here if you're Valley City. Heck will go back to his men. They'll break the huddle, and, yeah, that's what they're going to do. They're going to go for it on 4th down, and why not? It's a little too far for the kick, especially in this weather. Jacobson lines up far side, man in motions Miller. Pitches it out to Miller, and Miller's going to break a tackle and then finally get brought down in the backfield. A good play there, but a man is down.
Ethan Miller on the carry.
Miller on the carry, Arnstein on the tackle. Getting up, though, Omar Martinez had the original hit, and he was slow to get up. Turnover on downs there by the Valley City Highliners. Deep in Wahpeton zone. Ball marked down at the 17 now. 1st down and 10 for the Huskies. 2 left, 3 right, no one in the backfield for Arnstein. Man in motion is Kappas. He'll line up in the backfield now. Arnstein will pitch it out to him. Arnstein coming, or Kappas coming near side, brought down in the backfield. Gavin Gerhardt, gain of maybe 1,
Kappas
maybe
on the
nothing.
carry. Gerhardt with the tackle.
33-6 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. 1:27 left on the clock here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd down and 10. Ball's lined up right hash. Wahpeton attacking left to right across your radio dial. Highliners defending right to left. Doubles to the right side. 1 man out to the far left. Man in the backfield, it's Mauk. They're going to hand it off to Mauk. He's going to go to the far side, and he's going to get wrapped up in the backfield. Maybe a gain of loss of 1, if anything. Let's see. It's probably just going to be 3rd down and 10. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. He did.
Sikora and Hunt on the tackle.
Sikora on the tackle. So did Hunt.
Brings up 3rd down and 10 from the 18.
3rd down and 10. They're going to have to go back through the air. 2 left, 1 right. Mauk in the backfield. 35 seconds left. They're going to have to do another play with 20 seconds on the play clock here. Now it's 2 right, 1 left. Shotgun. 1 man in the backfield. Kappas will line up now as a slot receiver. Takes the snap. Rolls out right. And then Arnstein's going to try keeping it. It's a quarterback keeper trying to drive on through. Gains about 2 yards before he's tackled. It's going to be 4th down and 8.
Arnstein on the carry.
Gets to about the 21. Maybe 20-yard line. Depends on where they spot it. They're going to spot it at the 20.
Gain of 3 brings up 4th down.
21. It's going to be 4th down and 7. And that will do it for the 3rd quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, the Highliners lead the Wahpeton Huskies 33-6 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. We'll be right back in 1 minute. You're listening to Highliner football on KOVC and Wahpeton football on KBMW.
This is Highliner football on KOVC, the voice of the Valley.
The CHI Mercy Health Valley City Foundation invites you to join them for an evening of fun at the Valley City Eagles Club October 21st beginning at 5:30 with a social, raffles, auction, eats with a German flair, and dueling pianos at 8 p.m. Individual tickets are $25, can be purchased online at mercyhospitalvalleycity.org under the Foundation tab or by calling CHI Mercy Health in Valley City 701-845-6400. Proceeds from this event will benefit the purchase of a new mammography machine.
Brothers 3 has the area's widest variety of classic and new fishing tackle at the lowest prices to give you the edge this year. Before heading out on the water, stop in and get your live bait and tackle and fill your tank on the highest quality gas and diesel. Brothers 3 is your locally owned and operated convenience store. As always, Brothers 3 has the lowest prices in town on everything from snacks and drinks to gear, propane, and automotive supplies. Remember, it pays to shop at Brothers 3.
Now back to Highliner football on the Voice of the Valley, KOVC.
Punt from Trayton Mauck lands at the 41, and it just died there, so no return for Gavin Gerhardt again. Ball will be marked at the 41 of Valley City's side on the punt to start off the fourth quarter. Valley City in their home baby blues with dark blue pants, navy blue pants, and white numbers on their shoulders and black numbers on their chest and back. They're attacking left to right across your radio dial. Man in motion, Gerhardt takes the snap, hands it off to Sikora, drives up the middle, gains about 6 yards before he's stopped there at about the 46-yard line. So gain of 5 on that one.
Mauck on the tackle.
Wahpeton Huskies, they are in their road whites going right to left. They are trimmed out with gold and purple going down their pants, their white pants. They also have gold and purple stripes down on their shoulders as well. Purple numbers outlined in yellow on their chest and back. Their helmets are purple with a white paw print. Valley City's helmets, they are blue with the VC logo on each side. I formation for the Highliners. Miller lines up near side as a tight end more. Jacobson lines up far side as a wide out. Miller goes to the far side, takes a snap, hands it off. Gerhardt's going to be tackled there right away as he gets to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a loss of about a foot. It's going to be 3rd down and 5. Once again, thank you down in Wahpeton, Andrew Zimmel, for having the call or having the board up on KBMW on the I3G Media Sports Network. Ricky Clovercamp here. Happy to call this game for you. 33-6 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. If you invest simple and keep it, or if you keep it simple and invest properly, your dollars will go farther with LaRue Lockout Financial. Jacobson will line up to the far side. I formation. Miller lines up near side as the tight end. Gerhardt in the backfield takes the snap, hands it off to Gerhardt, cuts near side, finds a hole, goes down to the 50 and dives forward for the first down at about the 42-yard line. That's a Dairy Queen first foot down for the Highliners. Calling all fall weather fans. Your fall favorite is back, the Pumpkin Pie Blizzard Treat. And for a limited time, late sleepers, your moment is here. The new Cinnamon Roll Center Blizzard Treat is here as well, both at Dairy Queen and Valley City. Ball marked down at the 47-yard line of the Wahpeton Huskies. I said 42. I shouldn't have. It's that cross across the midfield I always get caught up at. Heck will go back under center. Wahpeton shows a rush of maybe 4. Maybe showing blitz here. They're predicting a run. Yes, they are. And why wouldn't you? Gerhardt in the backfield takes the snap, hands it off to Gerhardt. He finds a hole. He's going to plow through, carry a few men with him down to about the 39-yard line. Gain of about 8 on that one. Going to be second down and 2. First down line is at the 37.
Brings up second down.
Good gain by Gerhardt. He's had a great game. A lot of carries. That offensive line has done miracles as well, opening up holes here in the second half. As Wahpeton in that first half was really clamping down on the run, and they've clamped down as of late too. 9:03 left here in the regulation. Heck lines up under center. All 3 running backs lined up side by side in the backfield. Takes the snap. They're going to hand it off. Sikora charges up the middle, dives forward to the first down at the 35-yard line. It's another Dairy Queen first down.
35-yard line.
Good gain by Sikora there. Sikora is one of the just rough and tumble kind of runners on this Highliners team. Coming into this game, Sikora had 74 rushes for 365 yards, 5 touchdowns, 4.9 yards per carry. He also had 2 receptions for 24 yards. Gavin Gerhardt, 51 rushes for 450 yards, 7 touchdowns. He adds on to that. He has 3 touchdowns so far today. 33-6 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Takes the snap. They're going to hand it off to Sikora. He's going to go up the middle, find some space, and lower his shoulder and plow through a man at the 25 and go down to the 23-yard line.
Inside the 25,
Ran on over Riley Thimjohn there.
In another Highliner first down.
It's another Dairy Queen first down. They're down to the 24. Just kind of eating time off the clock here. In the fourth quarter, Valley City, if this result holds, will win their third straight homecoming game, and they'll be 3-0 on the season if this result holds. They'll also be 6-0 as they bring in Jamestown. Heck will go back under center. Jacobson lines up to the near side. Gavin Gerhardt as well as a tight end. So did Ethan Miller. Gerhardt in motion. Takes the snap, hands off Sikora. He's going to go up the middle, find some space, lower his shoulder at the 12-yard line and get brought down right there as well.
Down to the 12-yard line.
Good job there. That time by Langen Walter to just kind of take the hit. It brought down Zach Sikora. Another Dairy Queen first down, though, at the 12-yard line. Just keeping march down the field. Heck will line up back under center. Sikora lined up in the middle of Gerhardt and Miller as they're all lined up even. Takes a snap, hands off Miller, goes to the left side, finds a hole, cuts back into the middle of the field. Touchdown, Highliners. Once again, the ground game works from 12 yards out, and that will enter us into running time, I think, as that is what the referee is waving his hand for. Under 7 minutes to go. It is 39-6 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Ethan Miller getting involved on the scoring. As going on to kick the extra point, Bryson Heck. And it's going to be everybody but the center on the false start. I think, or it might be encroachment, and that might move the ball up to the 1-yard line. It depends here on who jumped earlier. Yeah, false start, everybody but the center.
False start on the Highliners.
Everybody but the center on that one. So move the ball all the way back to the 7-yard line of the Highliners, the 8-yard line, actually. So we'll try it again. This time it's going to be from 25 yards out. Bryson Heck for the extra point. Snap good. Spot down. Kick is up. Right down Broadway. It is good. And that makes the game 39-6 or 40-6 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. We'll be right back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Highliner Football.
This is Highliner Football on KOVC, the voice of the Valley.
Lever's Foods, best quality, best price. Lever's Foods, best service, they're nice. Lever's Foods, they make everything right. Lever's Foods.
Find all your fresh fall favorites at Lever's Foods. This week at boneless beef bottom round roast, $3.97 a pound. New crop Honeycrisp apples, $1.88 a pound. Bakery Fresh 8-inch apple pie, $5.89.
Lever's Foods.
Delivery available. Call 845-1732. Lever's Foods, Valley City. Great food, great savings.
Now back to Highliner Football on the voice of the Valley, KOVC.
Welcome back to Hannah Field. Ricky Clovercamp on the call. Right now on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard is 40-6. Just over 6 minutes to go here. Heck will just kind of squib this one right up the middle. It's going to be fielded there, and diving on top of it is a bunch of Huskies. That ball still loose. I think the Highliners got it. The Highliners did get it. Getting the ball, Caden Amon.
Caden Amon recovers the fumble.
Caden Amon recovering the fumble. Jacob Burnt was there. And so was, I believe, Evan Doctor. No one could receive it. It hit Doctor. And Caden Amon just kind of charging on up, getting the ball there. Sikora, Gerhardt, and Miller will all check off here. And so will Jacobson. They will bring on the freshman and Caden Amon, Jonah Harstad, to finish off this game. They also got, I believe, one other guy out there, and I believe that man is probably Corbin Powell. Takes the snap, and running in the backfield, it is Heck. He took a bad snap, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield at about the 30-yard line. Loss of about 3 on that one.
On the tackle.
Bernstein will get Arnstein on the tackle.
A loss of 2 back to the 29.
Back to the 29 it will go. Caden Amon out there for the Highliners. Trying to get all the numbers out there right now. I believe Connor Sir is out there as well. As Heck's getting the call here. 5:17 to go on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Gerhardt will line up as the quarterback now. Heck will come off. I think he'll be done. He's going to be checked out by the trainer here. Gerhardt lines under center. Man in motion. Takes the handoff to Amon and going right up the middle, gaining about 5 yards is Amon. He'll go down to about the 27. Good gain there. That's actually not going to be 7. That's going to be more 8. Third down and third down and about 7 from the 28-yard line. Heck getting checked out by the trainer here. The men back in the backfield. Damian Modlin's back there as a wideout. You know, it's got Caden Amon, Jonah Harstad out there as well. And then the one other guy, I believe, is Connor Sir. Gerhardt under center. Man in motion, Sir. He goes to the far side, takes the snap, hands off Amon, dives forward. He's going to get to about the 19, and it will force 4th down and about 2. First down markers at the 17-yard line.
On the tackle,
and Heck will be back on the field as Gerhardt will be done on his quarterbacking duties. Just a quick patch job, as I believe the Highliners are going to go for it on 4th down and 2. 3:40 left on the clock here, 40-6. Highliners in line to win this one. Sir lines up near side. On the far side, Damian Moldlin is out as a wideout. Takes a handoff, hands off Harstad. It's going to be a Dairy Queen first down. Gets to about the 15-yard line before he's brought down by the Wahpeton Huskies. A Dairy Queen first down to about the 14-yard line is where the ball will be marked, kind of that 14.5-yard line. Into the red zone they go. First down and 10 for the Highliners. Just kind of killing clock here. 3 minutes to go in this game. Valley City Highliners in line to win this one. They're going to go to 6-0 on the season. And they're going to wait. They're going to kill off a lot of clock here. And then call timeout. I believe Scott Roark will do. 2-1 on the play clock. Timeout called by head coach Scott Roark. And the Highliners are going to win this one. A mobility plus rehabilitation timeout with 2:42 left on the clock here. We're going to hold on to this one. Looking ahead for both teams, Valley City, the number 4 team in the state, will take on the number 2 team in the state right now, according to the polls this week. We'll see where the polls end up for next week. They're going to be taking on Jamestown next week, right here at Hannah Field. For Wahpeton, they'll be going back home. They'll take on Grand Forks Central. Grand Forks Central tonight, they beat West Fargo Horace by a score of 49-14. Valley City going to win this one against the receiving votes, Wahpeton Huskies. No updated score yet from Jamestown and Dickinson, but if that score held, Jamestown will win that one. Heck will go back under center. Sir lines up near side. Far side, or Damian Modlin lines up near side. Sir lines up out of the wide out on the far side. Man in motion. Takes the snap, hands it off. Corbin Powell drops the ball, but he'll dive back on top of it as he kind of kicked it forward all the way down to the 8-yard line. The first down is at the 4-yard line.
To the 7-yard line.
Corbin Powell will check off. Sir will check, or Modlin will check on in. 40-6 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Powell will check back on in. Coming on off here, Parker Amon. Going on in now, it's Jamison Muchler. Second down and about 4 from the 8-yard line. 1:52 left on the clock here in this game. Going under center, it's a new quarterback for the Highliners. Man in motion going to the far side. It is going to be Colton Grable, but flags will fly, as I believe it's going to be offsides or false start on Valley City. Let's see what it is. Yep, false start on the Highliners. Quarterback right now, Jackson Thornton. Came in last game as well against Horace.
12-yard line.
Go all the way back to the 12-yard line. It'll be second down and about 8. Serve will come on off. Make way for new faces. Parker Amon goes back on. Jackson Thornton will go under center again. Amon to the far side. Powell lined up in the backfield. Sir lined up to the near side. Takes the snap. Hands it off. Powell driving on forward. The freshman with power drives all the way down to the 3-yard line. That's a Dairy Queen first down with 1 minute to go here. And now I think you just go to the victory formation with 1 minute to go. And Valley City 3-0 to end their homecoming stretch. 3-0 in homecoming games. Muchler to the near side as they go into the victory formation. Jackson Thornton will kneel it. With under 30 seconds left, there's the knee. And the Valley City Highliners are now 6-0 to start this season as they take down the receiving votes Wahpeton Huskies by a score of 40-6. Valley City, a great start to the season. A great start. 6-0, 3-0 in the EDC. Wahpeton will fall to 3-3 overall, 2-3 in the EDC. We're going to collect our thoughts here and then come back for the post-game show. We'll be back in 2 minutes here on KOVC and KBMW in Wahpeton. This is Highliner Football.
This is Highliner Football on KOVC, the voice of the Valley.
This is Hannah Wieland, a freshman at Valley City State University. The V500 scholarship members' generosity and commitment is exactly the kind of community involvement we need to keep VCSU going strong. The many scholarships provided are a testament to the support of the alumni, family, and friends of VCSU. Please keep expanding the opportunities available to enhance the lives of the next generation and make a difference for attracting future Vikings by supporting scholarships online at give.vcsu.edu or by calling the VCSU Foundation.
Are you on the right financial path? Are all your financial professionals on the same page? At LaRue Lockout Financial, you can be assured that your investment professional and tax professional are working together. Call Ryan LaRue at 701-845-6938 or James M. Lockout, CPA, at 845-1660. Services offered through Investment Advisors, a division of Pro Equities Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Securities offered through Pro Equities Incorporated, a registered broker-dealer and member of FINRA and SIPC.
Ready for some football? Make sure you include quality meats and snacks from Valley Meat Supply. Valley Meat has all your favorites for the grill. Thick, juicy steaks, burger patties, brats, and all beef wieners. Valley Meat has you covered during the hunting and harvest season with sandwich meats and a variety of cheeses, beef sticks, and jerky. If you're tailgating, hunting, or harvesting, make it Valley Meat Supply, West Main, Valley City.
Grotberg Electric believes in quality first, taking pride in their work, and standing behind every project they do. They bring together the power, technology, and experience to keep your business online. The success of Grotberg Electric depends on 3 major ideals: the quality of their products, the commitment to their customers, and most of all, their customer service. Call Grotberg Electric today at 845-3010 or visit them online at grotbergelectric.com.
Now back to Highliner Football on the voice of the Valley, KOVC.
Welcome back to Hannah Field. It's time for the post-game show. We'll break down this game, take a look back at the scoring summary, and then send you off back to the music after we name an Ivy Real Estate Group player of the game here in Valley City. So to start the game, the Valley City Highliners off of 2 plays. Gavin Gerhardt ran in from about 65 yards out to make it a 6-0 game. And then immediately after, the Trayton Mauk ran in from 90 yards after a huge kickoff return, made it 6-6. Both teams missing the field goals to start off the game, or the extra points to start off the game. Then Valley City again, Gavin Gerhardt from this time 12 yards out ran on in to make it 12-6. Then once again, it was good. Then this time the next one was going to be Zach Sikora after an interception, and they made it 20-6. And then the last one to end the half, I believe that, to end the half, it was going to be Bryson Heck made it 25-6 after a touchdown run from about 1 yard out. So it made it 18-6 and 25-6 after a couple missed extra points and also a couple mixed 2-point conversion attempts. In the third quarter, Valley City jumped on out again. Gavin Gerhardt from about 35 yards out again ran on into the end zone, made it a 33-6 game. Then the last touchdown, again from Gavin Gerhardt, or this time from Zach Sikora from about 12 yards out, runs on in and makes it 40-6, and that would end the game. The final score, again, 40-6, as Valley City takes down the receiving votes Wahpeton Huskies. Let's take a look around the league real quick, as we have a couple more finals now around the league. Right now, 49-14. That is a final for Grand Forks Central and West Fargo Horace. Grand Forks Central taking them down. And then Grand Forks Red River taking down Fargo North. That's the big game that I was watching earlier. Grand Forks Red River 38, Fargo North 6. That's going to play some chaos in the polls, as Fargo North is ranked number 3, Grand Forks Red River number 5. That might mark Fargo North down to number 4, maybe number 5. Valley City might be going up to number 3 spot. Grand Forks Red River probably taking that 4th spot, leapfrogging Fargo North. Jamestown, last time we heard from them, it was 28-7, the lead over there, or 27-8. Jamestown over Dickinson. According to Beck TV, that was at halftime. Couple finals from Class 11-2A. Mandan beat Bismarck by a score of 63-22. Shanley beat Legacy 28-16. Don't have a final yet for Fargo Davies and Fargo South, and don't have a final yet for Jamestown and Dickinson. So that's your look around the league and on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. It's time for us to name the Ivy Real Estate Group player of the game, and that man for the Valley City Highliners, it's going to be Gavin Gerhardt, going to be named the Ivy Real Estate Group player of the game. He had a ton of touchdowns and he had a ton of rushing yards. So Gavin Gerhardt, the player of the game for the Valley City Highliners. And for the other side, it's going to be Trayton Mauk. He had that 90-yard touchdown return to start off the game. He is the Wahpeton Ivy Real Estate Group player of the game. At least that's what I'll give him. Maybe Andrew Zimmel thinks differently, but Trayton Mauk, he's going to get my Wahpeton player of the game. And that's going to do it for me tonight here at Hannah Field. Thank you all for joining me down in Wahpeton. It's a little tough to see Wahpeton fall 40-6, but hey, thank you guys for joining me regardless on KBMW. Once again, thank you to Andrew Zimmel for doing board up. And for Andrew Zimmel, I'm Ricky Clovercamp. Once again, the Valley City Highliners go 6-0 to start off the season and 3-0 in homecoming games, beating the Wahpeton Huskies by a score of 40-6. This has been a production of the I3G Media Sports Network.
Thank you for listening to Highliner Football on KOVC. Highliner Football is brought to you by Dairy Queen, Remax Now, Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy, Bank Forward, CHI Mercy Health in Valley City, Brothers 3, Smith Lumber, Levers Foods, Valley City State University, LaRue Lockout Financial, Valley Meat Supply, Grotberg Electric, Ivy Real Estate Group, Professional Eye Care Center, Highline Electric, Jamestown Regional Medical Center, and Sanford